From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike is we're underway here this evening. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andrew McCutchen goes down for the first out of the game. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch.
You see a guy taking swings like this, I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he... Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the... Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, George Springer.
George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Torres has it. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 3 for 4. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Scorched to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ready now, Alex Bregman.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Evan Gattis, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Correa over at second. Bregman at first, 2 out in the inning. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the hard.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Andujar is retired to kick off the inning. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Gleyber Torres is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys?
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting at an even 400. He's taken him deep once. Now the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Digging in now, Brian McCann. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Torres brings it in on to first, and there were 2 down. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Previous history with Luis Severino. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Gurriel at second with 2 down. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
fourth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. Popped him up. McCann is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now.
The left-hander, number 11, Brett.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, George Springer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Springer.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
Now
1,
at the plate, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a... Three-two pitch.
Here it comes.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andrew McCutcheon becomes the first out of the inning. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Now here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So it was a swinging strike three. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And he will strike. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ball and a strike. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Struck him out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marwin Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two and 2 the count. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. And there's ball 2 now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Cole has his target. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. 1 out. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Here's George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Springer.
First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
A ball and a strike. Gurriel on second. Altuve at first. 1 gone. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this one gets away. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. And at the plate, Luke Voigt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 strike now from Cole. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Walker.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way out in front.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Up next
Evan
for the
Gaddis
Yankees,
now standing in.
designated hitter, Evan Gaddis.
First offering on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. And the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. Going to strike out victim twice in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And another one. Strikeout number 7. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Sonny Gray takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Sonny Gray.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Gray has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Gray, a native of Tennessee. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit from McCann. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Josh Reddick.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Maybe not as this stays up. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start us off in the 8th. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Cole gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Ready for another shot now, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So coming to the plate, Neil Walker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There goes Torres off of first. Got him for an even 20 strike. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Liner toward right center. Hicks is right there, 1 down. Here's George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Drilled right back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Carlos Correa. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Popped him up. Voigt moving to his left. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Andrew McCutchen. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Hector Rondon takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
To 2-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Count now a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Rondon, a Venezuelan-born ball player, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run. So So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Alex Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Gattis. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 3 for 15. Tommy Canely is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Canely has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Missed with a slider. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Now here it comes. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is... Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. In now, Josh Reddick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gardner is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. And the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's just 1 for 6. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets. And his fastball is a good one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Brett Gardner now. First offering on its way. Hit hard toward first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above.
And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And he strikes out again, and that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. First pitch of the at-bat, and that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Attempt to put
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. The 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Designated hitter, Evan Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Green, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 9, Marwin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play. So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez. Goes down again. That's the 5th time he's done so on strikes in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in, Brian McCann. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Catcher, Ryan McCann.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So stepping in, Josh Reddick. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And it's fouled away. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in, Neil Walker. He went down on strikes last time up.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Up around the face.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
The 1-2 gets to the outside corner. Strike 3. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, attempting to, as they say, get off to Schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Breaking ball in for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2. He's down on strikes again. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll get there at third. And now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. The runner's breaking for home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. No problems here, Houston. The Astros are going to walk off a winner. And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base.